First, I would like to give all praises to God and God alone, because without God, nothing would exist. You've heard part one and you've heard part two. And today, I want to speak with you briefly about giving God all of the glory. And when I say giving God all of the glory, I mean giving God all of the glory. But first, see, we have to understand that God is alone, and that everything in creation that creep, walk, crawl up on the face of the earth bows down to God. It's not a living soul. It's not any type of element. It's not nothing that is existing that do not bow down to God. We know that the holidays are coming up, and we like to celebrate Christmas, and we like to put Christmas in relationship with God. We want to say that Jesus was born on December the 25th. We want to say that this was Jesus' birthday. Okay? What I want to do is I want you to help me find it in the book where December 25th is Jesus' birthday. I want you to help me find it in the book where God said for us to worship, celebrate Jesus' birthday. And if you can't find it in the book, then I would like for you to question yourself. I would like for you to ask God to come into your heart and give you the knowledge that is needed in order for you to succeed. Now, here we go. December 25th is coming up. We got all of the black moms, white moms, Mexican moms, you name them. All of them are scattering around to get to the grocery stores, to the Walmarts, rushing in, stampeding like cattle. And we're giving our children a story that has been told to us down through the years. See, one thing that you have to understand is that as a people, we have been taught to accept a lie. Yes, we've been taught to accept lies, and without question. See, we go to our children and we tell them, we say, hey, it's a man that's going to fly around the world, and he's going to drop toys off into the chimney. And he knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you've been bad or good. And it's a reindeer, it's a deer, that flies him around with a red nose. And you think that's okay. You think it's okay to lie to your child and to give glory to something that doesn't exist. See, I told you that the greatest trick that the devil played on us was to associate partners with God. Now here you go associating Santa with God, because you should be telling your children that God is the one that provided you with the nice gifts. That God is the one that helped you through the struggle during December 25th. That God is the one that was able to provide the nice dinner that's on the table. But no, instead, you say, I just want him or her to have some fun. If it's disobeying God, if you're giving somebody else the glory, you want to still let your child have fun? No, you should question yourself and what you believe in and what you are giving your children. Because see, we need to be telling our children, be thankful that God has provided all these things for us. Because see, Santa ain't never spoke to the children about God. Santa ain't never spoke to the children about Jesus. But we want to spend the last of what we got. We want to go flat broke and spend every penny on something that doesn't even exist. Think about it. You should be enlightening your child on how great God is instead of lying to your child about how great Santa is. Now see, I want to tell you what's real from what's fake. I know you might not like it, but you've been doing it for years. Giving something else the glory besides God. And you say that it's okay? You say that it's just having fun? See, the greatest accomplishment that your child or you can ever achieve in this lifetime is to please God. It's not a doctor's degree. It's not a Grammy. It's not an Oscar. It's not a master's. It's not going to the military and achieving honors and being a major, sergeant, captain. No. The greatest accomplishment in life is to please God. See, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. But see, what you want to do is you want to seek another source first. You want your kids to go in and ask Santa, can you get this and can you get that? No, get on your knees and pray and thank God and ask God for it. Not Santa, because Santa ain't giving you nothing. Not one thing, and it's not okay. Don't act like it's okay. And then we have the preachers in the churches allowing this paganism to go on. We have the preachers in the church allowing these Santa and Christmas carols to go on. Because see, it's not a Christmas carol that's glorifying God. See, all praises, all of the glory goes to God and God alone. Read your book and stop listening to what the preacher says. Go in and read it and you find it. And you prove to me that I'm telling you wrong. You show me anywhere in the book where Christmas is. If God ain't said it, then how you gonna justify it? See, we're going to go back again to the greatest accomplishment of all mankind. And that's to be obedient to God. That is to please God. It's nothing else. You can't do nothing else in your lifetime. You can't achieve no other greatest accomplishment. You can't do nothing else greater than pleasing God. Because see, without God, none of this would exist. So, we go look at the holiday and we see how we've given glorification to Santa. And when we got our children thinking that Santa knows when we're bad and knows when we're good and knows when you're sleeping, we got our children thinking that Santa is God. Because in order to go all around the world and deliver presents in one day, you got to be God.